What if I told you that the greatest secret of enlightenment is that you already have it? Not someday. Not in your next life. Nichiren Daishonin said, "You are the Buddha right now." But if that's true, why don't we feel it? This video reveals the exact teaching Nichiren left behind and how to awaken the power you've had all along. Buddha nature is not a dream. It's not a reward for good behavior. It's the indestructible life force already inside you, your truest self. Nichiren Daishonin wrote, "If you wish to free yourself from the sufferings of birth and death, you must awaken to the mystic truth which has always been within your life." That mystic truth? It's called Myoho Renge, the law that runs through the entire universe, and it's not separate from you. In fact, the whole reason you can chant it is because it's already written into your life. But if that's true, why do we still feel scared, insecure, or stuck? Doubt weakens your prayer. Nichiren Daishonin said, "The stronger one's faith, the greater the protection of the gods. Strengthen your belief and the benefits will follow." Why don't we feel enlightened? That's what we're about to explore. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to bring your Buddha nature to life, in this moment, not the next one. If Buddha nature is inside us, why do we feel so far from it? Why do we still feel jealous or lost or not good enough? Most people think enlightenment is something you chase by going to remote temples, following strict rituals, or spending years in silence. But Nichiren said something radical. Even though you chant and believe in Myoho Renge, if you think the law is outside yourself, you are embracing not the mystic law, but some inferior teaching. In other words, the real problem isn't our flaws. It's the belief that we're missing something, that we're not already enough. But when you believe the mystic law lives somewhere else, you give away your power. You chant, but feel nothing. You try, but keep waiting for a sign. So, what's really stopping you from feeling your Buddha nature? Isn't the law. It's the doubt inside your own heart. Meet Maya. She's been chanting Nam Myoho Renge every morning for 3 months, but honestly, she doesn't feel anything. She hears people talk about benefits and vibrations, but all she feels is nothing. And that little voice creeps in. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I don't have this so-called Buddha nature. One day she stumbles across this quote from Nichiren. "This mystic truth has always been within your life." And something clicks. What if the chant isn't supposed to make her feel something? What if it's revealing something she's just never noticed? So Maya decides to keep chanting, not to get anything, but to awaken what's already there. Here's what changed everything. First, I stopped chanting on autopilot. I focused my heart into each word. Second, I set a clear intention before I started. There's a reason Buddha nature feels so hidden. Nichiren called it the fundamental darkness, a deep inner ignorance. Not the kind you fix by reading more, the kind that makes you forget who you really are. It's like a jewel buried in the mud. It's still a jewel, but you can't see it because the mud of doubt, pain, karma, and distraction covers it up. But this darkness is exactly what chanting Nam Myoho Renge is meant to cut through, not by escaping your life, but by facing it, with the belief that your life already holds enlightenment. Nichiren didn't just say saints can become Buddhas. He said even Devadatta, a man who tried to kill the Buddha, has Buddha nature. Even the Dragon King's daughter in her animal form attained enlightenment instantly. So, who's excluded? No one. If they have it, so do you. So if Buddha nature is already inside you, how do you reveal it? Nichiren gave us one method, chanting Nam Myoho Renge in front of the Gohanzon. The Gohanzon isn't a statue or a symbol. It's a mirror, a reflection of the enlightened universe within your life. When you chant, you're not asking a favor. You're activating the deepest rhythm of the cosmos already written into you. That sound? It's not just your voice. It's the mystic law speaking through your life. Maya didn't chant to feel special anymore. She chanted to see clearly. And over time, things didn't magically get easier. But she started responding differently. She calmed her racing thoughts. She gave advice to a classmate without second-guessing herself. She started smiling for no reason. It wasn't a feeling. It was a state of being grounded, clear, and connected. That was her Buddha nature awakening. This is the secret Nichiren taught. You don't become a Buddha. You already are a Buddha. You just have to realize it through practice. And that realization doesn't come from waiting or wishing or comparing. It comes the moment you chant, not as a ritual, but as a declaration. The mystic law is within me. My struggles are not proof of weakness. They're proof I have something powerful to fight for. The more you suffer, the deeper your Buddha nature roots itself. That's why Nichiren said, the greater the hardships befalling him, the greater the delight he feels. What you thought was your breaking point may actually be your opening. The Lotus Sutra reveals that every single moment, yes, even this moment, contains the potential for Buddhahood. Meaning, no matter what karma brought you here, you have the power to transform it. So what do you do now? You don't need to change who you are. You need to see who you are. Chant, not to become someone else, but to bring out what's already there. Every time you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, you're aligning with the law of the universe that's always been inside you. You're not chasing enlightenment, you're revealing it. Maya still has doubts sometimes, but she chants anyway, not because she feels perfect, but because she knows she's already enough. Before you go, here's your bonus. 10 powerful insights from Nichiren Daishonin that answer the biggest questions about Buddha nature. Number 1. Where does Buddha nature come from? It comes from the eternal life of the Buddha itself. It's not created or earned. It's been in you from the start. Number 2. How does chanting awaken it? Chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo vibrates with the same rhythm as enlightenment. It's not just words, it's the sound of your true self. Number 3. If everyone has it, why don't we realize it? Because it's covered by illusion, doubt, and pain. Like a jewel buried in mud, it's there, just hidden. Number 4. What blocks it from emerging? Disbelief in yourself. Thinking the mystic law is outside you closes the gate. Number 5. What's the difference between Buddha nature and enlightenment? Buddha nature is the seed. Enlightenment is what blooms when you believe and practice. Number 6. Why is the Lotus Sutra so essential? It's the only teaching that says everyone, yes, even Devadatta, can attain Buddhahood in this life. Number 7. How does it show up in daily life? When you speak up kindly, face hardship with courage, or encourage someone, that's Buddha nature in action. Number 8. What role does suffering play? It's not punishment, it's fuel. The more you suffer with faith, the deeper your roots grow. Number 9. Is faith enough to awaken it? Yes, if it's true faith, not blind belief, but the resolve that your life is the law itself. Number 10. What does the Gohonzon actually reflect? It reflects you, your enlightened potential, your struggles, your strength. It's all there. When you chant, you're facing the truth of your own life. And that's how you know your life already contains the Buddha's power. You just have to chant. Want to see what happens when real people awaken their Buddha nature? Watch. These people chanted Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Their lives changed forever.